Hey y'all, this is the look I did. I'm filming it in my bathroom really quick just because I want you guys to see what it actually looks like. The lighting's better in here. But this is the look that I did the night that I got engaged. This is what I wore, so I thought that you guys might want to try it out. It's kind of dramatic. It's a nighttime look, so you can wear it to a party, like for Christmas or New Year's or whatever. Or if you get engaged. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you like it. Bye. Okay, so I don't have any of my face makeup on just because I'm using some dark shimmery colors and you get fallout, like you can tell underneath here. I have some stuff, so I just want to put my face makeup on afterwards so I have like a flawless face plus the eyeshadow. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started. I've already primed my eye with the Urban Decay Primer Potion just to make sure that the eyeshadow stays on all day. Okay, this is kind of weird, but what I'm going to be doing is using this Physicians Formula Ultra Smoothing Bronzer because it's like a really warm matte brown color. I'm going to be taking just a regular fluffy eyeshadow brush like this and applying this all in my lid, or all in my lid and up on my crease. And I'm just kind of like starting to lay down the base like shape that I want to make. And I think this works as a really good eyeshadow as well. I don't know if other people do this, but I thought I'd try it out and it worked really good. So now that that's on, I'm going to take my Urban Decay Naked palette with this color right here, Naked. And that's just kind of more of like a cooler matte tan color. I'm just applying that over the bronzer that I just put on. Okay, and then I'm going to be using Buck, which is like just a deeper matte warmer brown color. And I'm just going to be applying this with the same brush. I'm using the same brush for all three of these shadows. And I'm going to be using this in like the corner of my eye right over here. And that's just to warm that up. Or not warm it up, darken it up a little bit just in the crease. Okay, so I'm kind of all over the place with my palettes, but now I'm going to be using this Urban Decay palette. Let's see if I can get it open. Okay, I'm going to take this oil slick color. It's like a shimmery black, and I'm going to be putting that just in my crease with this bigger fluffy crease brush. And I'm just going to go in like a V shape. And you just go over that until you get the intensity that you want. But just be careful. It's easier to do this slowly because black is kind of a dramatic color. It's really hard to clean up once it's already on. So I would just do this slowly, take your time with it so that you don't mess up. When you look at my eye, it's not like a real dramatic black color, but this just adds some definition, and we're going to be putting like some burgundy over this, but it's just kind of like as a base, but it's not a black smoky eye, if you know what I mean. Okay, that's pretty much how I want it. Now, this is one of my lash shadows. It's in this Urban Decay palette again, and it's called Last Call. and it is like a burgundy shimmery color. You guys can use these colors and not use the shimmers. I like shimmers on me. I just feel like they bring out my eyes a little bit more. So you guys can definitely use matte if you prefer. But I'm just using this like really, really big fluffy brush. It's really good for blending. I'm going to be applying that like right over where that black is and where you can see some of that brown. And I'm just going to go like from side to side with that. Okay. Okay, so I'm just going to continue with that burgundy. And I really like the shade that that is. So as you can see, some of the black has kind of come out from that. So I'm just going to add a little bit more with that fluffy crease brush. And you just go back in. The thing with eyeshadow is just make sure that you blend. The more that you blend, the better off it looks. Okay, so now that the dark eyeshadows are done, I'm going to go in with this Polyester Bride from that same palette. It's a really shimmery white color. I'm into shimmers, as you guys can tell. And I'm going to take a flat, like, I don't know how to describe this, just like a flat top small brush. I'm going to apply that in the highest point of my brow bone, and see it just adds that shimmer right in there. And then right in my inner corner. And what this does is it just kind of like opens up the eye. It makes it look not so dark and dreary. And then I'm just taking this big fluffy brush from Sigma and just kind of blending out that burgundy and the brow bone color. Okay, so eyeshadow's done. That was easy enough. Okay, and I'm just going to be using my Maybelline Eye Studio Gel Liner in black. And this is just going to be kind of like a rough, let's just call it a rough draft on the top of my eyelid. It doesn't have to be perfect because I'm going to go in with my liquid liner and make that. Sorry, you guys can't even see what I'm doing. Sorry. See, it's kind of just rough, but it's just I do that because it makes my liquid liner easier to put on. I can just like see my lash line better, and I can just do easier like straighter lines. And then you want to use either a gel or a pencil on your waterline. On the bottom, if you use liquid, it'll all like run into your eye and it won't even stay. So it's pointless and it's painful. So I would say either find a really good pencil. I think the Urban Decay like 24/7 ones are good, or just a gel liner. I'm just gonna go over that top again. Whoa, that looks good, huh? Okay. Now I'm just going in with the, what is this? L'Oreal Liner in Tints. Yeah, this is just like the L'Oreal. It has like no label on the thing. It's just black with a gold top, just in black. And I'm going to be doing kind of not dramatic, like thin cat eye. I've never done this on video before, so if I mess up, that sucks. Here, I'll try and move this. See, it like got into my eyeball. Ugh. My goodness, I always think that the inside's the hardest part because it's like where you want to have a really thin line. This out here, if you mess up, you can just make it thicker, you know? There's a dot. I don't know. I can't do this in this tiny little mirror. Whatever. You know, you get the point, guys. Okay, so now that, oh, I'm just going to go in and fill in my eyebrow just a little bit more. It kind of gets like taken away a little bit with my, when I do all my eyeshadow. So I'm going to do an eyebrow video because somebody asked and I was like, great idea, girl. Okay, and then this is just like a teeny little angled brush I'm going to take. Okay, so now that that's done, I'm going to go apply my face makeup and then I will be back to do like my blush and lipstick and mascara and stuff. Okay guys, so I just found like me putting on my bronzer and blush and stuff, but my memory card got full, so I decided just to delete that and I'm just going to tell you what I put on. I mean, putting on blush and like lipstick and stuff is not that hard. So what I used as my bronzer, I just used the Covergirl True Blend Minerals Golden Sunrise Powder Bronzer. I really like this stuff. You have to be careful with it though because it'll get like super dark. And I just applied that like with my big huge fluffy brush. And then on top of that I used this little brush for my blush. And I used the Revlon Matte Powder Blush in Perfectly Peach. This is kind of dirty because I use it all the time. It just looks like that. I didn't want to use like a hot pink because I was wearing a red dress. And I just didn't want it to be like too much, you know. And then I used Clinique's new Clover blush on top of that. And it's like just a plum color. There's like bronzer around it, but it's just like this really pretty deep plum color for my cheeks. And I did apply kind of a lot of blush just because I knew we were going to be in a dark restaurant. Okay, so then after that, I didn't want to put on lipstick and then have that kind of like smudged off look, if you know what I'm talking about. So I just used Burt's Bees Pink Blossom Tinted Lip Balm. And I don't know, it just looks like that. I like these things. They put on a little bit of color, but not too much. It's not obnoxious. And then on top of that, I used Estee Lauder's Brazen Berry lip gloss. I don't know what the actual lip gloss is called. It's just the Brazen Berry shade. And I don't know, they smell really good and I like that. And it's just easy. It'll come off while you're eating and then you can just apply it back on. So, yeah, this is the finished look. I thought you guys liked it. Sorry I look kind of blue. I'll like put in pictures with it so you can see what it actually looks like in real life. Okay, hope you try it out. Bye.